Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Indy sideline, that's wide receiver Alec Pierce. He played a big part in that win last week with 2 touchdowns. On the other side for the Jaguars, that's running back Bashul Tutin. He's hoping it is a busy game for him right here on EA Sports. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Ashton Doolin now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing him out, he's picked up a couple of nicknames in his 7 years in the league now. Out of Duke University, it is Daniel Jones.
This is an instance where we got a good offense, really good offense, but it's running up against a great defense. And for all the success they've had moving the ball this year, they know this will be their stiffest test yet.
The crowd may be already playing a role here. We've got to jump before the opening snap. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. Luke Orroro. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Jones now on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now, when you finish with the sideline like you did in support of a win last week, Brock, you know that you're in store for some early work the next time out. Lo and behold, here we are.
Yeah, teams can tend to be a little bit habitual at times. The way he played was a big factor in earning that win. So getting him looks here, especially early on, definitely part of the plan.
To the middle, and it's looked in by Warren. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
They go play fake with Jones. He gets it right back to him. It's Warren. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Down by Caleb Ransaw.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. They send a tight end in motion. Bills to throw on second down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To throw, here's Jones. It's downfield. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Colts.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner.
That's exactly why he didn't cut last year.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Throwing here, Jones. covered just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throw here, third down. Taken in by Downs, left side. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it's going to be first down to Indianapolis.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Jones now on first. And he's only had a couple of misfires early. That last completion is 5th in his 7 attempts so far. From the gun, Taylor. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
It wasn't for a lack of want to. They wanted to get that run game going in big, explosive ways. A lot of carries. There just wasn't much yards per carry. The good news, they still found a way to win. Now they want to find more explosives.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. The jumpiness backs him up. Now 6 to go on second down. Jones looking to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Jones. He's got it, but he's out of bounds. A missed opportunity. The look was there. Making it worse, it's now 4th down. Carter testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those. Shane Steichen definitely saw things differently, and now he's thrown the challenge flag. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is
A good challenge by Shane Steichen. They were indeed correct in what they saw. Matt Prater for the point after try. Send right down the middle and good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And it's the 6-year starter leading them out. Now in year 6, coming off a 5th-place MVP finish, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Here's their first carry for LeQuint Allen. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lawrence to throw it. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can lock, but enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Lawrence now on second down. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's a screen play for Allen. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Jaguars. LaQuint Allen, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. PAT is up and good from Little. And they answer in kind. We're tied 7-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Doolin. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Colts sending their offense back down, so there's the one ushering them to the field's coordinator, Jim Bob Cooter. This marks his 4th year as OC with the Colts, and it was actually Indy, Brock, who gave him his first NFL job as an offensive assistant back in 2009. Shoves one away. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. And Trell Miller making that play.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Fights his way through a tackle. He was brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards and a first.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Colts.
Taylor again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go again with Taylor. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up at a loss of yards. Great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that run quick.
When you look up run blitz by a linebacker, that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
To number 84, Tyler Warren. 1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Taylor is
Touchdown,
Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. On play action now, Lawrence. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Lawrence picking up the pace.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Second down give to Tootin. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Lawrence throwing here. Rookie Myers, and he's got it. Near the sideline, and he goes out to a gain of about 4 before he did so. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Rushes right there as he releases it. And he goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Lawrence looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Complete right side to Washington. He stopped finally after a gain of almost 30. And that is a Jacksonville 1st down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Potential grounding off.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. Now, you want to get that century mark. Yeah. That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Lawrence. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. A 27-yard look here.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. So, well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Up by his running back, Allen. And give him the 1st down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
From the gun, Tootin. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Second down, it's Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashir Tootin. And give him the 1st down. Winds up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Running from the pistol. Here's Allen. He finds space into the red zone. And they're going to have the 1st down here as that play breaks off for about 19 yards. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Throw is caught. Oh, and he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
This is Allen on 2nd. And they'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 3. brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Can't find anything. They catch him, take him down. That's Shaq Thompson. And that forces a 4th and 7.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
When they don't get the catch they need there, their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from this. They just run right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up. All set to go now from the 35. On the counter, it's Taylor. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And we'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Jones now on 2nd down. That's going to be caught on his back. Taylor. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is a Colts 1st down. Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter.
1st down, Indianapolis.
That's complete right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Alex Pierce.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Breaks the tackle. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Colts 1st down.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this 3rd quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Now Jones. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And it looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, Brock. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd in the game, doubling his season total.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. 1st down from the 42. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. Man downfield, and Myers has it. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Jaguars
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a toss play, Taylor. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, is a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. That's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down, Jones to throw. He's going for it himself. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. Now, few outcomes better than that for an offense protecting a lead in this 4th quarter.
Can I be honest with you for a second, Kate?
Please do, yeah.
I think a lot of my negative grades in the run game was because in moments like this, I wanted to watch the action.
They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Luke Ororo. And that's going to send them back into a 3rd and 9. Here's Jones. Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to wind up with about a 6-yard gain here as he's hauled down. It's going to be a decent bit short, though. It's 4th down. The Colts ready for the punts. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. He's going to hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Jaguars.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
44-yard line.
On the RPO, here's a throw to Thomas. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now Lawrence. Myers with it on the outside. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars facing a 5-point deficit. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Back
to throw. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. We've reached the final minute and a half of play.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Give to Allen on the draw. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Lawrence now on second down. And too much on this one. As that reaches the end zone, it just keeps on going, bro. Incomplete. That means it's third down.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Now to throw. This one's going to line up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about fourth down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for our Jaguars. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
Allen. And he will score. Give him a lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for two.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And unable to connect on that throw. So they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here.
Colts, 21.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Doolin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Now, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense is doing their job.
And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.